Alright, today we'll be designing a campaign poster on the PixelLab app. As you can see, I'm already on the app. So I'll go straight ahead to bring the campaign poster. So this is the design that we'll be making today, and I'll try as much as possible to um copy most of what was used here. And why I'm going to be doing this is because, of course, most of the people that follow me are beginners in designing. So I model different designs, and I got this idea from Pinterest, and it's going to be a very quick one. So the first thing is to set the image size. So in order to do this, let's just bring in the original image. Bring in the original image. So you just crop it to the part that shows the image. So we'll try and be quick with this one. Uh, yes, we have it this way. So when you go to the image size, so this is the image size 886 width, then height 1280. Okay, so we'll just give it the color to be white. We just wanted to get the image size. So this is what we'll be copying. Yes, this is what I'll be replicating today. So let's bring in our text, paradigm shift or paradigm shifts. This is what we'll be doing, paradigm shift. So alignment to the left, to the right rather. So which font am I going to be using? I have various font choice here. There's this font I just downloaded. I'm thinking I should try it out. Paradigm shift. Because I will not be using everything exactly the way he used it. There are some things I might be changing. Line spacing, we just reduce it this way. I think it's close. I think this is okay. We have it here this way. Using a grid line will help you a whole lot. I always emphasize on this. Your grid line will make your work much more easier. So you know what to do, the best step to take. So copy it, and those of you that follow me up, you know I always emphasize on this, that there is no particular that design has rules. Okay, we will need to change the font for this because things doesn't accept number. Yes, I was saying, for those of you who follow me up, you know I always emphasize on the fact that while design have principles, creativity does not in any way have rules. So there's no one particular way to do something. You can always try it out on different ways to see which one will give you the result that you want. So sometimes I start designing once I sketch my ideas, I can just start designing on black and white. Yes, I might choose to do it that way. So the only thing is the end result at the end of the day. So whether you choose to follow the same pattern I use or not, the only important thing, you have to work with design principles, because in the end it's the design principles that shows your expertise, that reveals to people that you know what you're doing. So I have to reduce this font size, right? Let me see. Yes, as I was saying, it's your idea of the following the principle. That's why you always see me talk about your alignment, because your work needs to be aligned. People don't need to struggle to be seeing or thinking what you trying to see. It should be as plain. So that is one thing I always emphasize on, and I will keep emphasizing on it. I will keep emphasizing on it. That make sure you have your work properly aligned. It shows to people your level of creativity, and believe me, once you are that good, people will always come for you. Okay, so I started this on white and black, and I will at the end of it give it what's it called, a color. So let's bring in the shape. Like you see, I'm working on everything white and black. So I'm here to add color to anything. I just want to put this box here. To put it here, here. I want to reduce this way. So let's give it 5. Then you take it to the back. So we have that there. I might need to take off my grid lines. So what's the next thing? So now, because I want this box, the space there to still be enough, I have to still reduce this to 105. Should reduce this to 105. Yes, I want it to be the box there to be very obvious. Okay, let's leave it at 105. Then the next thing there is we're gonna put new direction, new cycle. So you can choose to use the same font all through. I'll try it and see how it goes. New direction, new shift, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think that was there. New direction. Okay, new voice rather. New voice. I have it this way. So I'm using the same font for now. I just want to have everything written out, so I might decide to change some things. And even if you're using the same font family, try to change the font style. Like use one that is, this one is very bold, so I can choose to use irregular, something like this. New direction, new voice. Then if I say I want to use this way, what size is this? Let's make it 35. I can choose to space it so to reach the end. Okay, something the spacing is doing to the, wow, you see, that's why when you're testing you see different. So you can see, I think there's an amount of spacing that this thing can go. So 9 is the highest, so let's leave it there for now. We'll come back to it. Then write the name, vote doctor. Okay, so we have the vote doctor. There's a period there. So we have it. Let's say we want to work with the same alignment. Let's put it here first. Vote doctor. Then this font, copy it. The font I use for 2023. Let me write his name. Akila Ishaku. Akila Ishaku. If I got the name correct. Akila Ishaku. These are great lines. Akila Ishaku. Then let me copy this one. Member. It has to be big. Have it this way. Spacing, let me see if spacing will go okay. But when you do spacing, you have to be very careful so it doesn't spoil your work. The way you do spacing to be too much. So I will increase the size now rather. So I want it to be at the center. And the next thing there is representing, let me see this font, copy it. Representing Lafia Obi Federal Consistency. Representing Lafia Obi constituency. If I get that right. Lafia Obi, yes. So reduce the size. Let me see size. I have to reduce it. Then give it spacing. I want to bring in everything first before. Let me do the spacing just by one. Then let me bring in. Okay, let me copy this box shape that we have here. Copy it. But now we'll go over to edit because we want to use it for the down. So we're gonna put it towards the edge this way. Have it this way. Then the next thing, copy this. Copy the text. Then the last text is, let's make the color white. Remember, we've not added any color. Remember, it's the first party on the ballot paper. Remember, it's the first party. So the spacing here is also affecting it. No, I'm going for and you have it this way. For clarity's sake, I can use this font. I think this one guessed. But I'll use the one that is not as bold as this. Let's see. This one is very bold. Semi bold is okay. Font, no. Let me see it. This is okay. We don't want it to be too shouty. Then we'll bring in the shape from gallery. There's a quote icon I downloaded. Well, can I see it very well? Hopefully. Okay. This one is what we'll be using as the background. So let me hide it for now. Let me go back to my, so I'll see what I want to bring in very well. I think this is what yes. How many minutes? 30 minutes. So can I this the it's the down part I want. So reduce this, take it down. Take it down. So I want us to just write everything. So we'll just get straight ahead. Here is the grid lines. The grid lines is there to guide you. Then the last thing is we're going to be bringing this icon, and I have a font called Social Cycle. You can download the font on what's it called? On that font, Social Cycle font. So all you need to do, I'm going to write Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and take Instagram. Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. You have it that way. Then you go back to my font. Start for a font, Social Cycle. So this is the font. It will just automatically give you the logo of this icon. So you see them here. I'll place it there, I'll reduce it. You can go over to that font. It's called Social Cycle. I might send it, I might not send it, but it's always good to learn how to source for this thing yourself, so you not be relying on somebody. Let me reduce this size. Yes, so think we almost done. There's just only one shape we need to put there. Very tiny shape there. Now, when we get to aligning of our work, we'll do the rest. So I've actually done everything I want to do now. So we'll get straight ahead to working on the background. Okay, yes, I didn't put this 4. Let me write it now. I didn't put 4. Copy. It's supposed to be a 4 there. So we should shift it. We have to make it big. We have to increase some more things here. Okay. This will be increasing. Let's take this off. We'll increase this one. Increase the size. I think it's okay. Give it some spacing. And yes, we've done virtually everything. So now let's get straight ahead to, and I'm thinking that this font is kind of too bold. So let me change the one I use. Okay, I'm coming. This is so yes. You have it that way. I'm doing it's a slow and steady process. I hope you're getting it. So now the next thing is we want to give this our background. What we want to call our background. See, we've not brought in the image of the man. So what are we going to do? We want the background image to have 2 colors, green and yellow, or 3. Let's see. So let's go back to our background color. We're using a gradient, and we need 3 colors. So we might add one more. So the first one is this white color. Yeah, let's click on it. Go over to our image. We want to pick this kind of green this way. Pick it. Okay. Then the second one, we pick still pick a kind of darker version of it. Then what we'll do, we'll add one more arrow. So click on plus, another arrow has been added. So you click here. I want also this light part. So let's see how our background is looking. Something like this. Don't want it to. So this is how our background is looking. If you want, you can still do some work on it. Everything is. I want it to be. We have something like this. So what are we gonna do now? I added this. So let's bring it to the front. This is what I added. So you increase it, increase it, increase it. Then take it to the back to give it a more texture feeling. Reduce the opacity. We don't want it to be too much. Then the next thing we're going to be adding is a fingerprint. As you see, not you. Let me just go over. Let me go over to fingerprint. Yeah, something like this. So you have this way. You increase it, rotate it. You will not choose the color you want to give this. Color here is going to be, let's pick it from the original design. It's going to be this green. So you now take it to the back. Take it to the back. Still take this image to the back. So the only thing you might want to reduce the opacity because you don't want it to be too shouty. You have it this way. Let's bring in the image of our man here, and this is image. Don't work on other things on the image, so have it this way. Then first to reduce it. Let's have it this way first. Color filters, you don't need to work on his face. Just don't do it too much. That's the only thing. You just want his face to be light. See, this changes the color of his face. That's not what we want to achieve. So let's see the brightness. If the brightness is something we can work with, just a little bit. Don't do it too much. Now just leave everything 15, 15, 15. It's not bad. So now we have the image. Drag this, hold the image, then drag it to the back of our text. So we'll now go straight ahead to do other things. Bring this to the front. So now the paradigm shift, this paradigm, give it the color yellow, pick it from the original design. So you see, little by little, our design will be coming to life. Paradigm shift. Then the box, same color, yellow, the text, green. If you want, you can still pick the green, the exact green. You can use this green, or you pick the exact green from the image directly. Just take your cursor to that particular part. So you can see our image is now coming to life. This, giving it to color. The new direction is going to be yellow. You can see it's clear. That's the idea of contrast. Don't use to, there's kind of color. Okay, let's see. The background is already green. Imagine you now using this. It's not clear on it, or this is not clear. See, it's not clear. These are all the things you need to take note of. So give this yellow, like this. Then the other one, new voice, we give it white. So you can see now our design is now coming to life little by little. Then the other thing is, let's bring it the logo of the party. I think I have it, Accord Party. Yeah, let's make it circle. Okay, this one work the way we want. Or let's bring it this way. See what we do. Because we want it to be this way. So let's keep this here like this. See what I'm gonna do. I'll bring in a circle now. I'll bring in a circle shape. Shape circle. Then we'll reduce the shape. Want it to be that way. And the color will be this, or we'll pick the exact color from the Accord part himself. Let's pick it. I'll have it this way. Good. Then we bring the Accord to the front. If you want, you can add a stroke. If you feel it's necessary, you can add a stroke. Let me see. This design, the designer actually added a stroke. Okay, let's add a stroke. Or let's do something. Copy this. Let's go to edit. Now we'll reduce the opacity. They'll just be adding the stroke. The stroke will be green. Stroke color will be green. So have it this way. Just reduce it. How long have we spent? I wanted to take my time to explain all this in I did here. That's why this tutorial, we're almost done. So we had the Accord Party that way. Then what's remaining? We bring in a shape for a fingerprint. I wanted to explain this tutorial in detail. That's why I'm taking all this time. Let me know in the comment section if you're learning something new, if this. Any kind of tutorial you want me to make it more, please let me know in the comment section. So you have this way. Let's bring everything to the front. Okay, let's first bring this to the front, bring this to the front, bring this to the front. That way, then we bring in the fingerprint, like the one we have in the background. Let's copy it. Reduce the increase the opacity. Remove the rotation that we had used. Then reduce the size. I wanted to take my time to explain this tutorial very well, so you will get it. These are things you can do with your smartphone. So it's true, you can start your design career with your smartphone. You have to definitely use what you have now while you hope to grow and aim to grow. We all started that way. I started that way. So just make sure that you're improving every day, and the more people see your design, they will not even know what tool you use. So yes, I think there's a box I wanted to download. Okay, yes, color white. We are almost done with our designs. You can see I'm just doing the last phase of the work. Always work with your grid line. I will say it 1,000,000 times. Always work with your grid line. So we have it here. Color. Always work with your grid line. So let's make it this color. This white. I'm not going to be doing more paparazzi again. This color yellow. Yes, you can use two color for this. Okay, because I've already taken my time to explain the video. Let me just do it. Let me use a gradient for this. I'm gonna be using let me go over here. I'm gonna be using the one that is brightly colored. Okay, so we just want it to be two. I think we might need to delete this. So we only pick the brightly colored side. So let's go over to the side that is a little bit darker. So yes, something like this. Then the last one is going to be which color again? Okay, the first side will be white. Color representing will be white. Representing will be white. Then the other part will be yellow. Our box here will be yellow. Or if you want, you can give it that gradient color. I think this gradient color is not bad. It's just something you need to do. Can give it this. If you're not okay with it, just give it the color. Whichever one. But let me use this gradient or the gradient. This color will be green. This color will be green. Green, and this shape, this line that I added there, green. Green. I want to make this bold because this color also will be green. Color green. Yes. So as you can see, we've replicated this design in less than 30 minutes. So let's delete this. Delete this. All you need to do is just align your work properly, which you can do that. I always talk about alignment. It's key to making design that is very, very nice. So just align everything, and with that we've come to the end of our tutorial. Thank you for watching. Save as project, then save as image till I come your way again.